Mars-Ketu conjunction in Leo creates Bauma-Ketu Dosha in 2025.
Om Baumyaya Namaha, Om Ketave Namaha. I bow to Mars, the fearless warrior of the cosmos, and Ketu, the silent teacher of karmic truths. May their combined force burn away illusions and guide us towards spiritual light. Namaste, I am Vijayalakshmi and I welcome you to this special session as we step into a powerful time of our collective journey. From June 7 to July 28, 2025, the skies will witness a dramatic and karmic event. Mars conjoining Ketu in the sign Leo, a conjunction that hasn't occurred with this intensity in recent years. But that's not all. During this period, Mars will clash with both Rahu and Saturn, creating a cosmic friction. And to top it all the planets will be hemmed between Rahu and Ketu, forming a rare alignment that acts like a karmic chamber. Now let's understand this conjunction more deeply. Mars rules the first house of natural zodiac, that is Aries. The sign Aries is ruled by Mars, and it is now moving through the fifth house, which is Leo, a placement praised in ancient texts for inspiring courage and leadership qualities. Mars is quite comfortable in Leo.
Also a fiery sign. Leo is also a fiery sign and it is ruled by the planet Sun. Ketu, on the other hand, becomes restless in Leo due to its focus on identity and ego. Things Ketu typically wants to dissolve. Ancient text says Gujavat Ketu. It means Ketu behaves like Mars, but their energies are not identical. Mars is fire and Ketu is smoke. Without fire, there is no smoke. But if there is too much of smoke, it suffocates the fire. Similarly, if there is too much of Mars without spiritual grounding, it leads to aggression. If there is too much of Ketu, it may cause confusion or detachment. These two must stay in balance to bring transformation instead of turmoil. In this video, I will guide you through what the Mars-Ketu conjunction in Leo means, the role of Bauma-Ketu dosha, how Mars aspect to Rahu and Saturn create tension, what the Mars-Saturn Veda means for you, the impact of all planet hemming between the lunar loads, how this will affect the world and each of us personally, and finally the do's and don'ts to stay protected and spiritually prepared. While these alignments bring challenges, we must remember that no planetary influence is beyond the healing power of divine intervention. With sincere prayer, rituals, and spiritual awareness, even the most intense energies can be transformed into opportunities for growth. Let's begin by understanding the forces at play.
Mars and Ketu, the fire and the smoke.
When Mars and Ketu come together, it is like watching the fire meet smoke. Both are hot, both are restless, but their nature is different. Mars represents drive, action, and energy and ambition. It seeks to conquer, build, and lead. On the other hand, Ketu is like a ghostly teacher. It does not care about rewards. It deals with past life karma, detachment, spiritual liberation, and sudden disruptions. And now they are meeting in the sign Leo, which is ruled by the Sun, the king of planets. Leo governs ego, identity, creativity, leadership, and our desires to be seen. So what happens when Mars fuels our desire for attention but Ketu dissolves it? You get a headless lion impact. That is, the king of beast that's unable to use or apply its mind. Action may be bold but directionless. You may feel a surge of energy but no clarity about where to use it. This is what we call it as Bauma-Ketu dosha, a malefic combination that can lead to accidents, impulsive decisions, ego burnouts, and sudden karmic reversals. But when approached mindfully, it can be a karmic furnace, helping burn away false identities.
Cosmic clashes. Afflictions to Rahu and Saturn. Mars opposes Rahu. Mars aspects Saturn.
Now imagine this intense combination also sending its energy outwards. Mars, while in Leo, is casting the 7th house aspect to Rahu in Aquarius and 8th house aspect to Saturn in the sign Pisces. Let's look at Rahu first. Rahu represents our ambition, our obsession, and unconventional desires. In Aquarius, Rahu fuels innovation, rebellion, and collective movements. Mars opposing Rahu creates a volatile tug of war. Personal ego versus social ideals, bold action versus obsession, individual power versus group dynamics. This can lead to public unrest, technological breakdowns, ideological clashes, and even personal relationship tension. Then we have Saturn, the planet of karma, delay, and discipline, quietly sits in Pisces, a sign associated with emotion, spirituality, and the unseen realms. Mars looking at Saturn in the 8th house axis means transformation will not be smooth. You may feel ready to leap forward, but life holds you back. This can lead to frustration, fatigue, or even health problems. So, on one hand, Mars is impatient, on the other hand, Saturn demands patience, and Ketu, he watches silently, detaching you from outcomes.
Mars-Saturn Veda, cosmic interference between June 30, July 22, 2025.
Between June 30 and July 22nd, a very specific astrological clash happens called Veda between Mars and Saturn. In simple terms, Veda is a cosmic roadblock where the energies of two planets interfere and cancel each other's strength. Mars wants action, Saturn says wait. Mars wants breakthrough, Saturn says work harder. Think of it like driving with one foot on the accelerator, on the other foot on the brake. It is not just a bumpy ride, it's exhausting. This can cause delay in plans, arguments and ego conflicts, workplace or leadership frustrations, health concerns, financial obstacles, karmic lessons that repeat until understood, and even natural events like storms, accident, or fire-related incidences.
Rare cosmic alignment. All planets hemmed between Rahu and Ketu, creating an intense karmic funnel.
Another rare alignment adds a layer to this cosmic intensity. During this time, all the planets are trapped between Rahu in Aquarius and Ketu in Leo. This is called a planetary hemming and it's rare. So, what does this mean? Imagine the planets are moving in a tunnel with no exit, where all major planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, are caught between Rahu in Aquarius and Ketu in Leo. There is no planetary escape, no window to breathe. This configuration acts like a karmic funnel. It compresses energy, forcing individuals and societies to move inward, to confront their karma, emotions, and past actions, as well as everything unresolved, including past decisions, spiritual debts, family karma, and hidden emotions. This acts like a spiritual pressure cooker. You may feel like everything is happening at once, emotionally, financially, and socially. However, remember that diamonds are formed under extreme pressure. This is not a punishment, it is a purification. Just like a funnel concentrates a flow, this cosmic tunnel is concentrating your karmic growth. Yes, the pressure will be real, but so is the divine support that surrounds you. Call upon your favorite deity, engage in soul strengthening practices, and know that you are never alone. Every planetary storm comes with spiritual shelter. You only have to step into it.
Global impact. A world at a crossroads.
Just as individuals feel the pressure of planetary forces, so does the world. This Mars-Ketu conjunction isn't happening in isolation. It's part of grander cosmic arrangements, one that often coincides with dramatic turning points in human history. Let me explain it simply. Mars is a planet of war, fire, and ascension. Ketu is the planet of spiritual detachment but also unpredictability. When they come together in Leo, a sign of leaders, politics, and public image, it's likely lighting a match in a dry forest. Tensions flare up easily. Now, added to this, Mars clashing with Rahu in Aquarius, the planet of technology, rebellion, and ideologies, and Mars is also throwing its energy on Saturn in Pisces, the slow karmic planet of institutions and discipline. What happens? We get a volatile mix. This period, especially late June to mid-July, political unrest or scandals, where pride and ego of leaders are exposed, social movements or protest, where people challenge old systems, technology failures such as cyber attacks, AI misfires, or data breaches, fire-related disasters, natural or man-made like wildfire, explosion, or power grid issues, and even hidden conspiracies or spiritual revelations come to the surface during this alignment. This is a cosmic reminder that when pride, ambition, and detachment clash, both individuals and nations are tested.
Personal impact, the inner earthquake.
Now let's turn inward because this celestial firestorm also lights up our personal lives. During this Mars-Ketu conjunction, you may feel a strange restlessness, like something is urging you to take bold steps, yet you hesitate. You may ask yourself, should I go for this goal? Only to feel detached or discouraged moments. This is Ketu's spiritual detachment fighting with Mars' worldly ambition. You might experience conflict in relationships, especially if pride or control issues arise. Feel frustrated in your career, where your efforts don't bring expected result. Be pulled towards spiritual practices like meditation or astrology, even if you have never explored them before. Feel like letting go of something or someone that no longer serves your journey. You are not alone in this. This is the cosmos asking you to shed your ego-based motives and reconnect with your soul's purpose. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's a cleansing fire. Think of it as the burning of past karma that no longer needs to follow you. Stay grounded, stay aware, and most importantly, don't act impulsively. There is powerful energy here. When used with maturity, it can lead to growth.
Sign-wise impact, who feels it the most?
Before I share the sign-wise impact, remember that these are general influences. Your individual horoscope, especially your Dasha Bhukti, that is major minor period, and the house placement of Leo will greatly shape how this transit affects you. So while some sign may face challenges, other may actually experience breakthroughs even within the same sign.
Challenged signs.
Let me start with challenged signs. Virgo, Mars and Ketu this conjunction is going to happen in your 12th house, may cause sleep disturbance, travel-related stress, or unexpected experiences. You might feel like withdrawing from the world, and that's okay. But protect your health and avoid reckless decisions. Capricorn, with a conjunction in your 8th house, you are entering a deep karmic waters. Secrets may surface, finance may fluctuate, but if you approach it with patience, this could be the time of healing and deep insight. So next comes Pisces. This conjunction is happening in your 6th house. Be careful with your workplace politics, legal matters, or health concerns. You may feel drained. Ketu may cause you detach from routines, so bring extra discipline to your daily habits. Aquarius, this is a big one because Mars and Ketu is in your 7th house of relationship and directly afflicts Rahu in your 1st house. Expect turbulence in partnership, whether personal or professional. Ego clashes and misunderstanding may arise. Communicate clearly and stay centered.
Supportive signs.
Let me share some insights on supportive signs. Aries, a wonderful time to use this fire for creative and spiritual growth. The 5th house connection favors children, mantras, and courage. Just be mindful of arrogance in romantic matters. Next come Leo. This is happening right in your 1st house. You may feel like you are on fire, literally and symbolically. You have the chance of reinvent yourself, but your ego has to be checked. Powerful transformation is possible if you surrender to it. The other next favorable sign is Scorpio. Career may take unexpected turns, but in your favor if you have been diligent. Public visibility may rise and your decision could impact others. Use your natural intensity wisely. Libra, great time to reassess your social circle. Friends may come and go, but new gains are possible.
Neutral signs.
Taurus, Gemini, Cancer and Sagittarius, you may experience this transit in subtler way. While some delays or emotional intensity may occur, these signs are not heavily afflicted. It is good time to reflect, but nothing to fear. Maintain routines and spiritual focus.
Do's and don'ts to navigate this period safely. Do's.
So let me start with do's, what you should do during this period. Chant Mars and Ketu mantras daily, especially on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Light a sesame oil lamp to reduce aggression and confusion. Perform homas to Muruga and Ganesha, Mars and Ketu. So listen to mantras or participate in group chanting to invoke Muruga and Ganesha. Practice pranayama and meditation to calm the fire within. Keep a journal. This is the time of insights. Writing can help you channel it.
Don'ts.
Don't take sudden risks, especially in relationships or financial matters. Avoid ego-driven decisions. This is not the time to win arguments. Refrain from aggressive travel or confrontation. Slow down. Don't ignore health signs, especially inflammations, fevers, or blood-related issues. This is the time as a spiritual battlefield. You are being given weapons of wisdom, but you must use them mindfully. This period between June and July 2025 is not easy, but it's sacred. It is a divine opportunity to burn away your ego, realign with your higher self, and walk your karma path with courage. The beauty of astrology is nothing is fixed. While the stars point out possibilities, our devotion, free will, and the grace of the divine can alter outcomes. Our sincere prayer, a mantra chanted with faith, or the blessings of Guru can negate even the most challenging planetary periods. May the fiery energy of Mars give you strength. May the spiritual power of Ketu guide your soul. And may you pass through this cosmic storm with clarity, grace, and divine protection, and be granted with peace and the power to evolve. Namaste.